24 clothing items that raise a lot of questions. This has been a pretty crazy year, so perhaps it's no surprise that fashion experts have declared that ugly is the new fashionable. Platform Crocs have flourished on runways, ground-dragging sleeves and garish colors have had their time in the sun, and overalls are still popular. We must confess that we have a deep fondness in our hearts for the ugly clothes. In a prevailing fashion climate of beautiful, airbrushed perfection, the deliberately ugly is a statement of rebellion. Still, there are limits to how ugly you want your ugly fashion to be. Some clothes, like the inexplicably popular Ugg boot, named after the sound we make when we see that people are wearing them, are just too much. So we rated this year's weirdest clothing items the good, the bad, and yes, the ugly. But before we begin this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more daily tips like this, and turn on notifications so you never miss our new videos. Alright, so where were we? Right, ugly clothes. Yes, welcome to the Bestie Ugly Fashion Power Hour. Today, we're going to be rating the clothing we look at on a scale from 0 to 7 Ugg boots, because 7 is obviously the most fashionable number, and Uggs are just the best of the worst. Like, they're the worst, but they're also the best because they're the worst. Got it? Good. Alright folks, let's get catty. Number 1, going for bust. On the one, creepy polyester hand, we support the designer's desire to add fun to fashion. On the other, equally creepy hand, given the recent spat of harassment allegations, we're not sure that they really have their finger on the pulse of the times. Or, if they do, they're definitely all thumbs at their delivery, and someone needs to give them a helping hand. 3 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 2. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Yep, this Vivienne Westwood shirt is literally a postage envelope, and it literally has Westwood's London address on it. So, if you stuck a stamp on it, you could use it to mail them a strongly worded letter asking, "Why, God, why?" 2 out of 7 Ugg boots. And we're not even addressing how much my eyes rolled back in my head when we read the words "Intellectuals Unite." Number 3. Get your head in the Game of Thrones. This black milk jersey isn't even bad. It just brings up a lot of questions like, has this product escaped from the alternate universe where Game of Thrones is actually a High School Musical knockoff? And in this hypothetical universe, are we still forced to see 3,000 articles a day about exciting new show fan theories? 3 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 4, wardrobe malfunction. 2017 has blessed our ugly denim-loving souls with some truly ugly jeans. But this is a bridge too far. What's the worst thing about it? The deliberate attempt at looking like your low-rise pants have failed you at the worst possible moment? The ugly side zips? Or the pocketless back? 2 out of 7 Ugg boots. Truly a disgrace to all unfashionable ugly denim. Number 5, very punny. Now this is more like it. When we hear ugly denim, we want it to be stupid, impractical, and probably uncomfortable. And look like you did it with nail scissors while drunk, and this lovely Topshop jacket hits all of those markers. 7 out of 7 Ugg boots. Because they actually call this stupid monstrosity the cold shoulder jacket. Number 6, seems fishy. We guess because so many people are excited to see the R-rated scenes from Guillermo del Toro's upcoming Fishman movie, Gucci took the initiative and created an outfit that would allow them to look like the hot fishman in real life. 5 out of 7 Ugg boots. To Gucci for knowing what their customer wants and needs. Number 7, sweat it out. Combining garters with sweatpants to create something that's neither cozy nor sexy is such an unbelievable power move. This astounding piece is part of Rihanna's collection for Puma, and yes, the whole collection is pretty much like this. 5 out of 7 Ugg boots. Because we don't like it, but we can't help but respect it. Number 8, Minions, more like SINions. The beast was given a mouth to utter proud words and blasphemy, and it exercises its authority for 42 minutes. It opened its mouth to blaspheme God and to slander his name and his dwelling place and those who live in heaven. It was given the power to wage war against God's holy people and conquer them, and it was given authority over every tribe, people, language, and nations. Revelations, chapter 13, paragraph 5. 666 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 9, thigh-high fishnet tights. We guess fine. Fishnet boots? Sure. We guess they have to exist somewhere. Fishnet boots with weird protuberances that make you look like some kind of polygonal glitch in the Matrix? You know what? Nothing else that's happened this year makes sense, so why not? 3 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 10, Robot. Do you want to look like a cyborg with detachable legs and a debatable comprehension of human culture? These T-Project convertible pants, shorts pants, shants are probably the best way to do that. Bonus, some truly out-of-this-world tan lines. 3 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 11, haunting. Best case scenario, if you decide to wear this, it doesn't do anything, and you just get a bunch of gross comments from creepy dudes about touching your Ouija board and communing with your spirits. Worst case scenario, it actually works, and you're forced to have the world's most awkward exorcism. 4 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 12. This piece is listed as a biker jacket, despite the fact that wearing it would probably get you beat up by any actual bikers, or at least any bikers with an investment in fashion. It's not the worst thing on this list, but we have to deduct points for the fact that its bright stripes brought me unwanted memories of 7th grade PE class. 4 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 13, Liar Liar, pants on fire. Remarkably, these are not the only fire-adorned jeans that ASOS is selling. Their raggedy priest pants feature flames sprouting from their ripped knees. For a cool 90 euros, both sets of pants bear an uncanny semblance to the tacky retro chic of Guy Fieri's button-downs. But we guess, in this political climate, flaming pants are in. 5 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 14, 420 it is. On the one hand, this Yoda stoner sweater is a definite violation of copyright fair use laws, George Lucas's creative vision for the original Star Wars trilogy, and my childhood memories. On the other hand, Yoda did spend a lot of time surrounded by mist, encouraging Luke to chill out and tune into the cosmic energies surrounding the universe, so we guess it's not entirely wrong. 4 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 15. No, no, no. Listen, we know that the women's fashion industry is in love with thin, cruddy shirts that do nothing to conceal one's underclothes, but usually there's some plausible deniability. With this shirt, the message is loud and clear. We're gonna force you to buy 7 different translucent shirts so that you can put together a reasonably modest outfit. We see your suffering, and we sort of enjoy it. 2 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 16. Take me to your leader. This unbelievably incredible shirt looks like the kind of thing you'd wear to wander around with spooky friends in the dead of night while banging pots and pans together and shouting, "Gee, I sure hope that attractive aliens don't come abduct me." 6 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 17. Nerd is the word. Listen, we know it's cool to be a nerd right now, and that after a lifetime of social martyrdom, nerds are excited about their time in the spotlight. But every time we see one of those shirts or one of those ghastly, anatomical heart nerds tees, we are filled with the overwhelming, all-consuming need to shove someone into a locker. 2 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 18. Wait, what? The ridiculous straps, the unflattering cut, the "is it jeans or is it a jumpsuit, please God help me, I am so confused" cut. The weird flaps at the armpits, the attempt at cleavage window with the unzipped top of the pants. As the French say, incroyable. 4 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 19. Naked truth. internet clothing company Beloved has the temerity, the absolute unmitigated gall, to call this monstrosity a sexy bodysuit? Oh well, it could have been worse. It could be even more, anatomically correct. 1 out of 7 Ugg boots, because I don't want to encourage them. Number 20. Oh honey, no. Sure, your outfit may be bad, but is it actually a hate crime? Earlier this year, Zara put on this snazzy denim piece, having somehow failed to notice that the cartoon critters on the front look unmistakably like internet hate symbol Pepe the Frog. It was pulled shortly after for obvious reasons. Minus 3 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 21. Police don't touch me. Listen, we hate everything about these leggings, from the ridiculous print to the crappy elastic waist. But what kind of power move is it to roll up to the club wearing sexy leggings that literally say, "Don't touch me"? 2 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 22, fashion nightmare. And some clothing literally asks the question of the viewer. Designer Raf Simons described this snazzy shirt, part of his 2017 runway collection, as having a politically charged undertone. 5 out of 7 Ugg boots for being great, but also depressing. Number 23, let's be frank. This is it. This is the ugly denim which all other ugly denim follows from. The ugly denim which has no beginning and end, which was created with the universe and will not die unless the last star has winked out. 3 out of 7 Ugg boots. Number 24, t-shirt disaster. Every time we see one of these shirts or one of these ghastly anatomical tees, I become filled with the overwhelming, all-consuming need to shove someone into a locker. 2 out of 7 Ugg boots. And that's it. What did you think about our wholly unfashionable list? Are there any fashion disasters on the internet that you'd like to share? Let us know in the comment section below if you've seen anything worse. Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.